This is Jacqueline Price, aka Rich Sister, and I welcome you to another edition of Thoughts for Vision. Inspirational topics to help get you through life. Thank God for this opportunity, and I thank all of you for tuning in today. If you need more info about me, about Thoughts for Vision, there's one place and one place only for you to go to, and that's what I like to call my one-stop shop. Check out my website, www.jackieap.com. If you need any info about the Thoughts for Vision blog and radio show, social network pages, you want to donate the Thoughts for Vision, you need any things such as my headshots or resumes for my LinkedIn page, whatever have you, whatever needs that you have, that is where you can go to my one-stop shop. Check it out, www.jackieap.com. Check it out. Welcome you all here today. Hope you're having a wonderful day wherever you're at. Whatever means that you are checking out this broadcast, whether you're on live right now or you're checking it out in the replay, whether it's Facebook or YouTube, whichever means. Thank you so much for tuning in today. Well, I see we are going to continue from last week. Today's topic: don't let your president fill in the blanks. Part 2. Like I said, I reiterate again, this is not a political show. I'm not any kind of political analyst. I just see where the common sense is not being applied and just talk about it. And here we go again. I mean, is this just not a continuous circus with this administration, with this so-called president? It's just a continuous circus, and he's the ringleader. It's not a matter of it's not a matter with him about if, it's when, right? Because you're guaranteed before the day is out, he's going to do something stupid. And yet he is continuing on that saga with these latest antics, with this so-called meeting that he had with Putin. I mean, just through, in that so-called press conference as he was addressing, just pretty much threw America under the bus. He threw America under the bus. But like I indicated before on another show, and I'm reiterating it here again on this show, I don't know what else to tell you, America. The good old, you reap what you sow. If you spend years sowing greed and pride and hate, why are you shocked that you have a greedy, prideful, hateful president? You can't be shocked. You can't be shocked. See, this is a season where you sure better be listening to God and, bottom line, thinking for yourselves. See, this ain't the season to be hanging on anybody else's words. You know, this is a season you better think for yourself. You better consult God, number one, and think for yourself, you know. I mean, I mean, Trump got his base, and his base better listen up. But let me hip you to something, black people. See, you you got your so-called black leaders that you better not be hanging on to their every word either. See, don't let your president fill in the blank. Well, you know what? Don't let your so-called leaders. See, don't even let your family members or your friends. See, there's a lot of filling of the blanks to go around, isn't it? See, this is the season where you better think for yourself. You better see the forest through the trees and think for yourself. Because you will have people leading you into a ditch, like, you know, Trump's base people. He's just sitting up there leading them into a ditch. But see, we need to be careful. This is something just as a whole that we need to be careful of. Getting led into a ditch by someone. So you can be a president. Like I said, it could be a friend, a family member, so-called leader. Could be a pastor. How about that? A man of God. Leading you into a ditch. See, there's a lot of don't let fill in the blanks. You know? See, this is what's that Bible verse? He with an ear, let them hear. And as I keep talking to you about all the time, tune your spiritual ear. Tune your spiritual ear. You better see the forest through the trees. I mean, this ridiculousness that's going on in the nut house, what I like to call it now, seems to be a bit of a nut house now. At 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue, it's turning into a nut house. So at this latest saga at the nut house, I mean, it's almost, you can't even wrap your mind around it. I mean, some of you are falling for the okie doke. You're falling for the banana in the tailpipe, as they say. And I am encouraging you to think with your own mind. This is not the season to just hang on to somebody's words. Hear what you better forget what they're saying. You better see what they're doing. What they're doing is throwing you under the bus. Throwing you under the bus. Their mouths may be saying one thing, but their actions is saying something totally different. They're throwing you under the bus. See the forest through the trees. Don't allow yourself to get thrown under the bus. Trump's base, you may not want him, you may, Trump's base, you may want to fall back. You may want to fall back. You may want to fall back. Because he's not going to, I promise you, he is not going to you lose your job, you lose your business, you lose your reputation. Trump is not going to come along and save it. Trump is not going to get your job back. Trump is not going to help you get your business back. He can care less about you. He does nothing. He does nothing without it benefiting him. That's his MO. That's his MO. All his moves that he constantly makes, every move that he makes, if it does not benefit him, he doesn't do it. I promise you. Every move he makes sure it benefits him in some way, shape, or form. Otherwise, he wouldn't do it. If it's no benefit to him, he won't do it. See, you lose your job, you lose your business. You think he gonna come help you? He don't care about nobody but himself. It's bad enough being full of greed and full of pride, but not having all your marbles doesn't help either. Not having all your marbles doesn't help either. I mean, if anybody else would have, if it was anybody else doing this, Lord help us, President Obama. If it was him doing all this craziness, if he was doing a tenth of this craziness that he's doing, he would have been gone. But oh well, I guess money can buy presidencies as well. That's the only reason I can think of why he ain't gone yet. Yep, just goes to show you, money can buy presidencies as well. And of course, a little cheating and colliding on the side helps too. You know, little cheating here, little colliding there, little fixing of the election there. And I see Sandra, Miss Ebony, watching. Hi, Ebony. Thank you so much for tuning in today. So glad to see you. And I see someone else watching as well. Thank you. You haven't recognized yourself yet. Thank you for tuning in. But yeah, this is some craziness. This is some craziness going on. And all you can do is just, I mean, like I said, if this was somebody else, they would have been gone. But like I said, this is the season for you to think for yourself. Think for yourself. Don't hang on to people's words. See, definitely to Trump's base, I'm talking to you. But hold on. But hold on. Black people, let me talk to you for a minute. See, don't lose your focus as well during this season. Don't you hang on to everybody's word either. You better think for yourself. See, don't get me started with some of these so-called black leaders. Don't get me started. Don't get me started. They've been doing their share of throwing us under the bus as well. Think for yourself. I see James watching. Hi, James. Thank you for tuning in today. Because, see, like I said, this is the season we need to think for ourselves. You can't hang on to everybody's word right now. Learn how to think for yourself and conduct yourself right. Okay? Like I said, you got to watch some of these so-called black leaders that don't really have our interests at heart either. See, they're being controlled by other forces as well. They're saying one thing in these rallies and trying to get you to do something and say something to you. But when the going gets tough on their end, then they want to play the fallback game as well. Oh yeah, you think they not? Trying to get you to do, you got to pay attention. Think for yourself. And do and handle your business. Do what you're supposed to be doing. Such as, voting. Doing your civic duties. Your moral duties. That would help. Actually voting. How about that? What a concept. See, you can't complain. You can't complain. You cannot complain when you're not handling your business. In fact, you have no opinion. You have no opinion. I don't want to hear nothing you saying out of your mouth, frankly, if you don't vote. I mean, there's power in your vote. There's power in your vote. You don't like who's running things? Put your vote on it for someone else who's trying to handle things, who's trying to get business done. Your vote matters. I don't know how many times from Sunday that you get proven time and time again that your vote matters. How can you possibly go through 2 terms of President Obama and then still want to come out of it saying your vote doesn't matter? I'm sorry. How does that work? No, what the truth is, it matters when you want it to matter. It matters when you want it to matter. Maybe that's more of the truth. And you should want it to matter all the time. Use your power. Use your power, the power that you have, the control that you have, use it. Do I need to remind you of the time that you didn't have the right to vote? People cared about having the right to vote. That's why they fought so hard for it years ago. They understood the power of the vote. And I don't know why you're acting like you don't understand it now. I don't get that. I don't get that. I don't understand why you're acting like you don't understand it now. But the power of the vote back then is the same now. It's important. The power of your vote is important. And now they're trying to come up with this law. They're trying to now come up with this law talking about if you ain't voted in a certain amount of years, they're going to take your vote away. Can you believe that? Now there's some out there on the books where they're trying to do that. Well, if you're not going to use your vote, I mean, I don't know what else to tell you. I don't know what else to tell you. But maybe you need your vote taken away if you're not going to use it. if you're not going to use your vote, if you want to play that dumb, or more so play that stupid, in pretending that your vote doesn't matter, then should you have it? Maybe you shouldn't have it. If you want to play dumb and act like there's no real power in it. And I talked to you about it already. Like I said, when I did that video, Make Your Voice Heard, I had that wrong thinking at one point about talking about my vote doesn't matter. I admit, I had that dumb, idiot thinking at one point. But please know, there is power in your vote. And you need to exercise it. You need to exercise your right. That is your right, to exercise your vote. And we wouldn't have the silliness going on. And we need to constantly be grooming our candidates. See, just like you had President Obama, there should have been someone else right along, being groomed, whatever have you, to step in right behind him. But where was he at? You had to reach back and get the Clintons. See, never mind the other side. We weren't prepared either. We weren't prepared either. We should have been grooming another President Obama behind the scenes. But it just goes to show you how we were off our game as well. We just, we elected President Obama and then we just fell back. Did we really give, when you really think about it, did we really give President Obama the support he really needed? Or did we just leave it up to him to wave his black magic wand and try to fix everything? Just maybe that's what we did. Just maybe. See, this is what happens when you're not watchful and prayerful. That's why you really got to watch and pray. See, watch it and pray. And then take action. See, watch, pray, and take action. Those are three key things that we need to do. Watch, pray, and take action. Because you need to eventually take action. After watching and praying, you need to eventually take some action. It ain't just for you to sit and watch and pray. You got to then, after the watching, after the praying, then you need to take action. Because too many people, they want to pray, but don't take any action. You need to pray and then take action, because God gives you the wisdom. You whatever you asking Him for, He gives you. He can give you the wisdom and the understanding. And then the actions that you need to eventually take. The actions. He gives you the actions in which to take. It ain't for you to just sit and pray. Just sit and pray. There's actions that needs to be taken. So as well as watch and pray, you take action. You take action. You have got to take action. But that's the good thing about that God is in control. I mean, none of this is going on. None of this is going on, and He's not aware of it, and He can't see it. See, that's the good thing. That's the good thing. But like I said to you last week, He allows stuff. No one gets away with anything. As I told you last week, I'm reiterating it again. No one gets away with anything. Okay? What He does do is allow stuff. And He's allowing this foolishness to go on. And you see what's going on. It seems like you got the head nut, and the other nuts is just coming out of hiding, getting flushed. But don't fool yourself. The head nut is going to eventually get flushed. But somebody's got to be in so rare of a form. And it doesn't get any rarer than Trump. Somebody's just got to come out in rare form, right? To bring all of the other nuts out of hiding. That's all that's happening. That's why He's allowing all this crap to go on. See, nobody's not getting away with anything. Don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted. No one gets away with anything. What God does, He allows stuff to take place for the greater good. And He allows stuff for the wake-up calls to take place. And that's where we come in. That's where we come in. Things like this happen. It's a wake-up call. It's a wake-up call. Now you can accept the wake-up call or get lost in the shuffle. See, there's lessons here for everybody to learn. There are lessons here for everybody to learn. And whatever your lesson is, you better learn it. I mean, I'm trying to do the best I can to give you some kind of insight with this, but there's lessons to be learned for everybody. Okay? Think for yourself. Think for yourself. Okay? Consult God. Consult God. Consult God just with anything that you're just seeing. The Bible says, if God be for you, if God be for you, who can be against you? Let me say that one more time. If God be for you, who can be against you? Putting that out there. God is for me. He's for me. I can say without a shadow of a doubt, He's for me. Is He for you? You got to know that for yourself. See, you got to know that for yourself. I know we see stuff like this going on and we start to questioning stuff. But you have got to know that God is for you. God is for you. You got to know God is for you. God be for you, who can be against you? See, the only way you got a problem on your hands is if God ain't for you. If you're living the kind of lifestyle, living the kind of way where He ain't for you, that's when you got a problem. But if God be for you, who can be against you? Got to answer that one for yourself. With that is all I got to say about that topic. Before I go, just want to remind you again. I said it on the Fine Line We Walk video on Monday, but I want to reiterate it again. I welcome you to come out on August the 4th and the 5th. I'm going to be, I was just added to the cast of another play, and I'd love for you to come check it out. The name of the play is called Wiley and Ola, and I'm just going to read the flyer. I have to read it for now, and I'll post the flyer when the show is over. I got to wait until the show is over to post the flyer, okay? But I'm going to read it. Coleman and Smith Artistic Company Theatrical Presentation, Wiley and Ola. A comedy based on true stories. Written by Jessica Guillaume and Gregory Bates. Directed by Lamont A. Coleman. And it's going to take place Saturday and Sunday, August the 4th and 5th, at the Los Angeles Theater Academy, located at 1944 Riverside Drive, Los Angeles, California, 90039. And I welcome you to come out and be a support, and you can get tickets, okay? And I'm going to give you the website and the phone number to get your tickets. Like I said, the flyer is going to be posted after the show, but I'm going to at least post the number and the phone number where you can get tickets. Okay. So the phone number to get tickets. It's area code 323-332-2798. Once again, that phone number again. That phone number again is area code 323, area code 332-2798. Once again, that's area code 323-332-2798. Let me post that. Post that in the comments. So there's the phone number. And of course, the website where you can get tickets is www.biblicalfilms.org/shop. If you want to get tickets. Once again, the website www.biblicalfilms.org/shop. So there's the link in the comments if you want to purchase tickets. And they got some other great productions that are coming up as well. If you go to that link, you can see all of the productions that they got coming up right now. And you can buy tickets for that as well. Okay. They got one called Characteristically Speaking, Bobby, as well as the one, of course, that I'm in, Wiley and Ola. They got Here's to Life, and let's see, and so many more. They got They got Peel Hill as well. Peel Hill is coming back. And they got so many more productions coming up. But like I said, the one that I'm going to be in, which is called Wiley and Ola. Once again, to give you the info, it's taking place both Saturday and Sunday, August the 4th and 5th, okay? Taking place at the Los Angeles Theater Academy, which is located at 1944 Riverside Drive, Los Angeles, California, 90039, okay? So once again, number and website for tickets. It's area code 323-332-2798. Once again, that's area code 323-332-2798. And once again, the website www.biblicalfilms.org/shop. Once again, www.biblicalfilms.org/shop for tickets to that and the other productions that they got going on. So please be of support to the Biblical Films Network, okay? And definitely come out and check out Wiley and Ola coming up August the 4th and the 5th, okay? Come support, okay? And with that, that will do it for the show today. Thank you so much for tuning into the show today. And once again, just definitely whatever means you're tuning in, whether you popped in live, I had a couple of people pop in live. Thank you for tuning in. Or if you are watching in the replay, either on Facebook or YouTube, either one, either Facebook or YouTube. Thank you so much for tuning in to the show today. And remember, God's thoughts plus your vision equals greatness. Once again, God's thoughts plus your vision equals greatness. Take care. Y'all have a wonderful day, and I will see you on the radio soon. Take care, and God bless.